Hey, what's going on YouTube? Black Bear Hunter here coming at you again, and we're here to speak on Starsky and Hutch. This is an American Imperial Stout, brewed by 3 Stars, located here in DC, right? And so this comes in at 8.3% ABV. Yeah, it's like one of their more popular beers. It has a nice following. I mean, it's a cool looking can. Look at that. And see, like, this is actually a variant of, they had the original was Starsky and Dutch. This one is Starsky and Brunch, which they add in double, like, it's like double Dutch chocolate with vanilla, coffee, and bacon. And as you can see in the background, they have like little slices of bacon on there. They got that 1975 Gran Torino, like not like Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood, but this is for the show, Starsky and Dutch. I mean, Starsky and Hutch. I just called him Dutch. He gonna fuck me up. So at the end of the day, yeah, you got the bacon on there, and you got the little sign for 3 Stars. They're kind of like they're one of their trademark little skulls or whatever. So at the end of the day, yeah, 3 Stars Brewing. All right, and so yeah, like I said, one of the more popular beers. Yeah, it's like I've had this for a while because I think they had stopped brewing it like maybe for a year or so. They stepped away from it, and then they're brewing it again. But this one is like maybe a 2018 or 17. I've had this like 2 or 3 years, so I'm hoping that it's kind of interesting. I can go ahead and go out and get a 20. They actually have the 2020 version out now. So it might have been like, I think this is a 17. Let me see, look under the can. It doesn't have the date. But I think this was a 2017. And what's this on the side? It's right here on the can, like right there. So 2018. So this one was actually a 2018 January. So 2018 January, I've had it. I want to say, like I said, 2019 Brunch wasn't around. I think Dutch was. And so now they actually have Brunch out again. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pop this bad boy and see exactly what's going on. See how it aged and how it held up over the last couple of years. But as you can see, I got a little CO2 jump out of there. So it definitely held up. Oh, look at it. But it's like a nice mahogany hue, like a chestnut hue on there. Nice little head, but it looks like it might recede quick. Bubbles are pretty big. Oh, yeah, you can see it. It's like receding really quick. But like in the glass, it's extremely dark, right? So it poured like a chestnut. But as you can see, like it was like maybe like almost like 2 fingers ahead, could have been possibly. And you had a nice mocha brown head. Definitely, as you can see, low retention is just basically a ring around it now. So not much action there. At the end of the day, I could kind of smell a little something, but not really. My nose is sensitive, but I don't really smell that much coming off of it. It doesn't look amazing. It's just like a nice dark pour, but for me, I see a black beer and I just want to drink it, right? So at the end of the day, yeah, I mean it looks standard for just a basic, nice American Imperial Stout. It looks standard. You think it's standard? So at the end of the day, yeah, don't look frothy or anything. Not that much lacing, as you can see. It's just like, little suds sticking to the glass. So with that being said, YouTube, I might as well go ahead and check out these aromas. Let me check it out real quick. That's interesting. That's really good. It smells like Dutch chocolate. It smells like a ton of malts. It smells kind of roasty, but it doesn't smell like bacon like they advertise. Maybe a hint of maple syrup. And so at the end of the day, I mean, it's not really showing much. Um, Let me see one more time. I was gonna let it warm up a little bit more before I cracked it. It's not super cold, but like you got a little bit of smoke coming off of it now. Maybe some nuts, a little bit of coffee. But like I said, that chocolate is the most dominant aroma coming off of this beer. So, yeah. With that being said, I mean, only way to find out exactly what they're working with is to go ahead and taste it. So with that, I'll go ahead and say I'm gonna take one for the team. Cheers, YouTube. Okay. What does that taste? That's like currants. Ooh. So it's not like overly sweet, but it's definitely you get some sweet flavors, and I think that's actually coming from whatever dark fruit. It's not like, I mean, you get some chocolate, you get some coffee, mostly whatever dark fruit is in there. You're getting like it tastes like a currant, like it's something. It's not plum, but it's definitely could be currants, and so. Now, like I mean, on the back end of my palate, I'm getting like some roast and cocoa, and it's smoky. You're getting that little smoky flavor. No bacon though. Definitely some sweetness from the maple syrup. Um, yeah, it's straightforward. Exactly what they said out of the can, except for no bacon. You know, you get some really good coffee. Like now that I'm talking, and it's like it's lingering on my tongue, and I'm getting like some coffee off of it. So the aftertaste is like it's not extremely sweet. Like it's a bittersweet. Um, yeah, it's not overly sweet, and you the bitterness is like not from the like bitter coffee, but you know how coffee has that balance of bitter and smooth and roasty, and yeah, and it's like it tastes like I'm drinking like a cup of coffee in the morning, kind of. Yeah, it's actually it's pretty solid. So yeah, let me try this again one more time. It's warming up. It's warming up. I'm warming up. Yeah, whatever dark fruit that is taking over. It's like dark fruit and chocolate, a little maple syrup, coffee. Like I think for me, it tastes better after I've had it for a long time. Because I think I want to say I remember that like going on and moving to the next section, which made it a big like kind of a not even gonna say a deal breaker for me was the was how thin it's kind of it seemed kind of watery when I had it the first time. And I went through like two cans the first time, so I went through two cans. It was kind of watery. Um, that kind of bothered me. So now, for some reason, I don't know. It feels like it gives like a medium mouthfeel, like a medium body, medium carbonation. The carbonation is actually really good on this. It's not too aggressive, and it's not undercarb. Like it's just right, like right. And so to me, it feels like it's a whole holy beer. Like it's got a decent viscosity. Um, but like I said, it's a little on the thinner side, but like I like how the taste is merged well with the body and how I like that nice medium body. Like even though it's something like I said, it's like a little bit thinner when it comes to viscosity and feeling your tongue. Like I said, just that like the body feels really good. And this is actually an easy drink. So, you know, it's not creamy on the front end, but definitely on the middle. It gives a more of a hearty feel, like because of the ingredients, it gives it a real hearty, like yeah, like you are. Like you're drinking a cup of coffee in the morning, you relax, you thinking about your day, like I'm gonna kill my boss. No, not that you're gonna kill your boss. But at the end of the day, you're taking to yourself, this is gonna be a great day. And then that's what it feels like. It feels like a cup of coffee, like I said, with some maple syrup added to it. Um, but like I said, nice body, um, nice middle palate. The middle palate is actually exceptional, and the aftertaste is actually exceptional. And so like before, I'm telling you, I would have easily rated this beer when I first had it the first time, an easy, like just because of how it felt and the tastes were not as developed, but it was like a 3.5, right? Like I was like, yeah, I could take it or leave it, and it felt like it was all over the place. It didn't taste like the base beer or the first version, Starsky and Dutch, but I mean they got their own thing going on, and so at the end of the day, I was like, all right, I'll just sit on the other two and then see exactly what I feel about it after the fact. And after sitting on it, I think it paid off. Like I said, it don't taste like there's anything artificial in here, which I'm going back on that again. It doesn't feel artificial, and I think it developed well in the glass, it developed well in the can. And so at the end of the day, I didn't have like when I first actually sat on it, it was just in the closet, in the box. Closet's kind of cool, right? Like I have a little thermometer in there, but at the end of the day, it like I could say at least 6 months of its life, it was the uh, in the box in the closet. But now, or basically late after that, it pretty much stayed in the fridge. And so, like I said, they age well. Um, what would I say about this beer? Um, I mean, initially, I would say it was high at like around $4, like $4 a can, somewhere around about that. I think I paid like uh $16 for the 4 pack or something like that. Yeah, something like that. I think that's what it would cost, right? And so, um, like I said, being watery and a porter, a dark beer, I was like, man, it's a little too on the high side for it. But now, if I drink it and it's aged like this, and I know it's going to taste like this, um, $4, I'd take it. Yeah, $4 still too high. Maybe say 3.25. I give you $1 for one rib, like Smokey. But at the end of the day, it's on the higher side. But I mean, it's okay. Like it's still like right now. I think it's worth it. I like the beer, so it's solidly composed, relatively like light medium body, good viscosity, creamy, chocolatey. Well, it's creamy in the middle palate, but it's creamy, chocolatey. Um, you know, yeah, you like the currants, like the dark fruit, basically. Yeah, I mean, they did a good job. Like that Dutch chocolate, cacao, like it's easily drinkable, enjoyable. Would I do it again? Yes, because I do have another can, and actually, like I said, it was off the menu, but it's back on the menu. So I'm going to actually order a 4 pack, and sit on it intentionally. Just sit on it. So at the end of the day, I like how it tastes after it's aged. I'll try one of the new ones just so we can talk about it on here and compare it to this 2018 and see how we feel about it. But at the end of the day, yeah, they get the thumbs up. This time around, y'all did good. Don't mess up. But I tried it. This guy. You should try it. Tell me what you think about it. And then, yeah, we can talk. Talk beer. Hit me up. We can say, what you think, what you like, what you don't like. And, yeah, we can fucking plan on another beer. So at the end of the day, your boy is going to crush this because it's very good. And yeah, we'll talk about the next beer in a little bit, right? So with that being said, cheers, YouTube. Your boy is out of here. Peace.